In the 1980s, a scandal rocked the financial world, centered around Charles Keating and the Lincoln Savings and Loan Association. This infamous scandal, known as the Lincoln Savings Scandal, brought to light the corruption and greed that permeated the financial industry during that time. To understand the magnitude of the scandal, we must delve into Charles Keating's background and the events that led up to the collapse of the Lincoln Savings and Loan Association. Charles Keating was born on December 4, 1923, in Cincinnati, Ohio. He grew up in a middle-class family and showed early signs of ambition and intelligence. Keating attended the University of Cincinnati and later earned his law degree from the University of Cincinnati College of Law. With his impressive academic credentials, Keating embarked on a career in law, starting as a prosecutor. However, Keating's true calling lay in the financial sector. In the 1950s, he ventured into the world of finance and began building his empire. Keating established a reputation as a shrewd businessman with an uncanny ability to generate profits. He founded American Continental Corporation, ACC, and transformed it into a financial conglomerate, making significant investments in real estate and savings and loan associations. Lincoln Savings and Loan Association was one of the institutions under the umbrella of American Continental Corporation. Under Keating's leadership, Lincoln Savings experienced rapid growth, attracting depositors with high returns on their investments. Keating utilized aggressive sales tactics and offered generous interest rates on certificates of deposit, CDs, luring in thousands of customers. However, behind the scenes, a web of fraudulent activities was taking place. Keating's management of Lincoln Savings was marked by a series of questionable practices. He directed company funds toward risky real estate ventures, including the purchase of properties owned by his friends and associates. This self-dealing allowed Keating to amass personal wealth while putting the financial institution at risk. Furthermore, Keating's influence extended beyond the realm of business and into politics. Keating strategically cultivated relationships with politicians, most notably the so-called Keating Five, a group of senators who would later become entangled in the scandal. These senators, including Alan Cranston, Dennis DeConcini, John Glenn, John McCain, and Donald Regal, received substantial campaign contributions and other favors from Keating. In return, they came to Keating's aid when his business practices came under scrutiny. The Lincoln Savings and Loan Association scandal began to unravel in the late 1980s. As the real estate market experienced a decline, the risky investments made by Keating's companies started to falter. The true extent of the corruption within Lincoln Savings came to light, revealing an elaborate scheme to deceive regulators and mislead investors. The scandal involved falsification of financial statements, hidden conflicts of interest, and the diversion of funds for personal gain. In 1989, the federal government seized Lincoln Savings and Loan Association due to insolvency and mismanagement. The collapse of the institution resulted in losses of over $3 billion, making it one of the costliest financial failures in U.S. history. Thousands of depositors lost their life savings, while Keating and his associates managed to walk away with substantial personal fortunes. Legal proceedings ensued, and in the years that followed, Keating faced criminal charges related to fraud and racketeering. He was convicted on multiple counts and sentenced to prison. However, Keating's convictions were later overturned due to prosecutorial misconduct, leading to a retrial and ultimately a reduced sentence. The Lincoln Savings scandal served as a wake-up call for the financial industry and highlighted the need for stricter regulations and oversight. The scandal paved the way for significant changes in the savings and loan industry, leading to the passage of the Financial Institutions Reform, Recovery, and Enforcement Act of 1989. This legislation aimed to prevent future abuses and protect consumers from fraudulent practices. In conclusion, the story of Charles Keating and the Lincoln Savings scandal serves as a cautionary tale of unchecked power and corruption within the financial industry. Keating's unethical practices and political maneuvering ultimately resulted in the downfall of a once thriving institution and inflicted significant financial hardship on innocent depositors. The legacy of the scandal continues to resonate, reminding us of the importance of integrity and transparency in the world of finance.